Wow. In seventh grade, they were very successful. What makes these kids so special?
Well, these guys, they're a pretty tight knit group, I believe. They've been playing together since they were, second and third grade, like most teams have, and they had good success in baseball. A lot of times that can carry over into a nice basketball season as well.
How many eighth graders do you currently have?
This year we have a little bit lower number. This particular class or grade does not have near the number of boys that a typical class has. We've got 12 guys out for the team. We had 12 last year. Had one of the boys that due to some medical procedures that he needs to have done will be missing. But I've got another one that joined in that moved here last year. So had 12 last year and we're back to 12 again this year. Well, most years we set pretty high goals for our team, and this year is no different. And last year they didn't have a postseason, but they had a really nice team. And I'd like to think that without knowing anything about a lot of the teams, because we didn't get to see everyone last year, but I would like to think that these guys can advance into the postseason. Hopefully a couple rounds, and we'll see where we go from there.
Obviously, we didn't have anybody in the stands last year. Getting the stands full again this year, what type of energy does that help the kids with?
I think having the fans is a tremendous thing. We have great crowds here. Our student body gets into it. Our cheerleaders are always top notch, and their families support them very well, and we get really good crowds here. And we get the band playing at the games. It's a really good experience for the general student population, not to mention the basketball players and their families. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I see our crowds, and we get packed houses, and it gets rowdy. And last year was really different not having that, and I really look forward to that, and I can't wait till Thursday night when we're playing and we get a good crowd in here, and you get the noise again, and the players are looking forward to it as well.
Postseason back, what does that mean to the team?
It's hard to speak for them, completely. But I think with them and coaches, parents, etc. Last year you played games, and we had a nice team in the seventh grade. The eighth grade had a nice team, and at the end of the year you played your last game and you were done and you stopped. And there's a lot of what ifs, what could we have done? And I go back to last year's baseball team. They won a regional, but then they didn't have a sectional to play in, and you're kind of left with kind of an incomplete feeling, I guess. So the teams last year they didn't have that chance to go on and see how far they can get. So that's always a nice thing to end of the year. You play until you lose, and some years you play a little longer than others.